thanks for coming back and watching another video with me. I do appreciate it. And I do ask you to please like and subscribe to my channel, as it does help. Also, if you know anyone that likes the tarot or likes oracle cards, please share it with them. I do not mind at all. So today I am going to do a review of the Divine Feminine Oracle. Now this is by Megan Watterson, and it says the artwork is by Elizabeth Sheaver. What is that? Geisman. So this is a 53 card pack. Now this is an oracle deck, meaning that it does have words on the front of it. So most oracle decks do, I will say that. Sometimes, through the years they have changed. So you can see this is just a little box. I use this a lot. I don't keep it in its box, by the way. My cards stay, I put them up. Anyway, this is the back of the card. I really like that. It's a representation of the Yoni, and it's a representation of our mother and birth. These cards, the cardstock is not very thick. And I will say, I did not get a booklet or anything in this deck. So, I do know some of the goddesses and the different divine, they call it divine feminine. I do know several of the people that are in this deck. Research them, but there is no book. So it says it's supposed to come with a guidebook, but I got this brand new and there was no guidebook. So anyway, and let's get on with it. Now the card stock is one thing. I'm picky about my card stock and how it is. This is not very thick at all, but it's a smaller deck, so I'm able to attempt to shuffle it. And again, shuffle it like this as well. But again, it does bend, and and this is not torn. That's just how it looks. That's just part of it. It kind of looks worn, and I do like that. It gives it like this old, almost like the ancient kind of scrollish kind of look, and the old writings and papers and such. So yeah, this deck feels good. It is real slicky. As you can see, it's real slicky paper. Again, you see how easy that is. So again, it is. So let's look at the cards. So Saraswati, the goddess of self-knowledge, and you have Pavarotti, the goddess of devotion. Rita of Cassia, which is the patroness of impossible causes. Dakini, the enlightened feminine. Joan of Arc, the warrior of light. Zhu Songjing, is that right? The mystic of peace. And Enheduanna, one of my favorites. She is the high priestess, and Enheduanna was the priestess of the goddess Inanna and served in the moon temple of Nana in Sumerian time. She was actually the first person to write a book, and she wrote a book of devotionals about Inanna. So yes, I'm really connected to her, obviously. So then you have Mary Magdalene. This is another one that I like. Mary Magdalene, the apostle of the apostles. This is someone indeed that has had, and she is the cover of the cards. So she is someone that has really had her name just ran into the ground She really is someone that is very misunderstood, and she was misunderstood on purpose. And you know, you can go and read that history about that. If that's something you would like to hear about, I can do a video on that, because I do talk about a lot of the women of the past that have really made a difference, you know, such as Hypatia as well. So anyway, Mary Magdalene, the apostle of the apostles, she said she's the bridge between heaven and earth, and yes, she was. So, and then we have May Bago as the warrior saint. I am a warrior of love. You have beautiful artwork on here. Queen Esther, the morning star. Isn't she beautiful? Oh my goodness, she's so beautiful. And then we have Rabia, the queen of the saintly women. Sappho, the poetess. Fatima, the mother. White buffalo calf woman, the prophetess of the sacred way. Here is Ariadne, the mistress of the labyrinth. And if you know these people and you know the past of what they represent, it's really, really good. This is Mistress of the Labyrinth, and this is My Soul Knows the Way, and the only way out is through. And you'll see the labyrinth behind her head. And if you know her story, then you understand that. I think that, you know, you can read these, and you can just go with it. My soul knows the way, and the only way out is through, meaning that, you know, you really need to tap into your intuition. You're going to have to face your fears. You're going to have to go through it. What's the saying? When you're going through hell, just keep walking. To, you know, get out. But that's it. And here's Lalita, the red goddess. Playfulness is the spiritual power. So, as you can see, again, these are all divine feminine, and I really like this deck. I read it a lot. I read it with just about every reading I do. Ooh, Kali, the mother of the universe. What a beautiful card there. And there's another one that is misunderstood. So we have Shekinah. Shekinah, the presence of the divine feminine. Then we have Kuan Yin, the goddess of compassion. Freya, the goddess of discernment. That's a word that we really need nowadays, is discernment. Okay, and Akhalana, the goddess of never not broken. And then we have Vajra Yogini, the essence of all Buddhas. Very nice. Hestia, the goddess of sanctuary. Lala, the saint of spoken words. Lilith, the first woman. I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose life that I desire to live. We got Saint Bridget. And then we have the Black Madonna, Our Lady of the Hermits. Ooh. Perpetua, the saint of authenticity. Is that Kadya, the mother of believers. Isis, beautiful picture. We have Sarada Devi, the divine mother. Pope Joan, the pontiff of possibilities. And we have Teresa of Avila, Our Lady of the Interior Life. The Green Terra, the Buddha of the Enlightened Action. Bree, the goddess of the eternal flame. Yes. So, and you also know that she is about wisdom. She is, is a smith. She's a, she's craft. She's about crafts as well. So there is Inanna. Inanna, the queen of heaven and earth. That's right. And then here is Machig Laptron, the diamond-hearted Dakini. Our Lady of Guadalupe, the Empress of Protection. And then we have Anandamayi. I do really bad with some of these. My goodness, I keep these upside down. Mary of Nazareth, the mother of it says the mother of God here. And Mary of Nazareth was the mother of Yeshua. And, you know, just little things. It's little things I see that that I will make a note of. But again, it doesn't stop me from using these cards because of the fact, oh, there's Diana, Queen of the Wilderness, because I know these goddesses and this divine feminine, and I understand that. And then there's the cosmic egg. There is the cosmic egg. And, ooh, Lakshmi, goddess of abundance. Many of us know who Lakshmi is. Sekhmet, the red lady as well. And Sekhmet was, she was Ra's servant. Is that right? Marguerite Poretti, mystic of divine love. And then there's Yamoya, the goddess of all that flows. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. I am an ocean of creative energy. I've given birth to what exists within me. And look at that. She's got, like, you can see a little bit of mermaid there, and her heart chakra's lit. And look at the light behind. That's a beautiful card. Prophetess, was that Thekla? The prophetess of true power. And then we have Mayo Shan, the princess of mercy. Catherine Labouré, the patroness of miraculous healing. And then we have Sarah La Kali. And this is the queen of the outsiders. It's I have arrived. I am where I will always be. And that is in love. Now, you know, this is a divine feminine deck. So it's going to be, you know, geared toward that divine feminine. And when a lot of these say love and that sort of thing, and this is not all light. I don't want to get that confused with what they call the fluffy part of it, because this is not really a fluffy deck. Because when you have, for instance, when you have the goddess Brie or the Saint Bridget, she represents, she's fire. So that is about, you know, we celebrate her on Imbolc, which is February the 2nd. And she is not all, you know, rainbows and unicorns. She's a smith crafter. She helps out, you know, with the swords. She helps out with words. She's wisdom. So she's also action. She's fire. She is with that inspiration. So she's an igniter. So it's not always, you know, sit back and relax and just, you know, be in love. They're not like that. These energies, you know, it depends. But now, if you're doing a reading, of course, you're going to be using other words, right? Other cards. So you're going to be going off the reading of that. But for this in general, this is a great deck to pull. To do a pull a card in the morning, you know, do this and spread it out. That one wants to come out. What is that? Look. I was just said about her, the exalted lady of exalted light. I give endlessly because the light is without end. My soul is all I need. Yeah, the light is what is what exposes what is hidden. So when we're exposing what is hidden, sometimes we see things that we don't want to see when those shadows are put in a spotlight, you know, and that can mean different things. That's also about yourself, shining that light facing some aspects of yourself that you don't want to face. So yeah, I mean, it's not all about, fluffiness and light and love, and that's where, yeah, we should stay in love because that's a higher frequency, but at the same time, it's about, getting real with yourself and standing up for that. So anyway, I won't do reading. It's really hard for me to not read the cards, but I'm just trying to do this little review here with this deck. So anyway, this deck, I do like this deck. I love this deck. It's the Divine Feminine. Of course, I'm going to love it. This deck also was under $20. So I got this deck at the Dragon's Hoard in Savannah. And so I found it. I was wanting this one. And anyway, I got this one. And I got another one from them that I really like as well. And I'll do a review on that as well. But anyway, this deck, I would recommend this deck for any level. Again, this is an oracle reading. There's words on here that can give you that a little affirmation to take with you during the day. Again, this is any level. This is a great gift idea for somebody who is into the Divine Feminine or a goddess. That path, the matrifocal path, that is good for them. For those that just are not really readers that like the cards, I think this would be really good to do like affirmations of the day, or maybe you have a question, maybe you're in the middle of a conundrum and you don't know what to do, and what do I do? And you get advice from the cards. So yeah, I would recommend this, and I know this went a little lengthy because I had to go through each of the cards because there's so many powerful women in this deck, and I wanted them all to be able to be acknowledged. So thank you for watching. Again, please like and subscribe and share this video with those that you think that would like this. I would really appreciate it. And yeah, I think that this will be a good addition to your collection. Have a wonderful day and merry parts. We merry meet again.